Hi, my name is Madelyn Countryman, and welcome to my Mathcast. The intended audience is grade 3, and the learning objective is use math drawings to represent additions with up to 2 compositions and relate drawings to a written method. Our vocabulary includes algorithm, compose, decompose, equation, new groups below, simplifying strategy, and total below. Our first vocab word is algorithm, which means a step-by-step procedure for computing that gives the correct result in every case when the steps are carried out correctly. So our first example is 35 plus 165. And we know that 5 plus 5 is 10, so we take our 0, put it here, carry the 1. So now we have 6 plus 3 plus 1, or 60 plus 30 plus 10, which equals 100. So we put our 0 here, and then we carry our 1 for 100 into the 100's place, so 100 plus 100 equals 200. Our next vocabulary word is compose, which means to put together from basic parts. And our example here shows 10 individual unit blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And 10 unit blocks equal 1 long, which you can see is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces, or 10 units. Our next word is decompose, which means to separate into basic parts. And again, we have the 1 long of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units, and it decomposes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 individual basic parts or units. Our next word is equation, which is a mathematical statement asserting that two quantities have the same value. So here we have the example 4 equals 2 plus 2, and 3 plus 1 equals 4. So now we know that 3 plus 1 equals 2 plus 2 because they both equal 4. Our next word is new groups below, which means show the new 10 or the new 100 or whatever new place value you have added by putting it under the addition algorithm. For this specific example, we are using addition. So for the example, we have 54 plus 67. So we have 7 plus 4, which is 1. So we take our 1 and put it here, and then add our new 1 under the addition algorithm. So now we have 50 plus 60 plus 10, which is 120. So when carrying over that 10, we place it below the problem. Our next example, our next vocabulary word is simplifying strategy. And the example we have is 299 plus 6. And in this example, you have to think that 6 is 1 plus 5. So realize that 299 plus 1 plus 5. So 299 plus 1 equals 300 plus 5. So 300 plus 5 equals 305. So 299 plus 6 equals 305. Our last vocabulary word is total below, which is really just your answer. And for our addition example, it would be the sum. So 54 plus 67 again, we have 7 plus 4, which equals 1. Carry the 1 to the tens place, and you have 5 plus 6 plus 1, or 50 plus 60 plus 1, which equals 120. So it's 121 as our sum, which is the total below. And our visuals we will use are our place value chart and place value discs. And red and green will be for the individual numbers, and then blue will be with the composing the tens to carry over to the 100s place, and then yellow will be our composing ones to take over to the tens place. In our first example, we have 65 plus 36. So you'll take 60 plus 5 and put 60 or 6 tens down in the tens place and 5 ones in the ones place, plus 36. So you'll have 30 or 3 tens in the tens place and 6 ones in the ones place, as shown here. So then we count, and we realize that 5 plus 6 is more than 10 or more than 9 because our digits in each place value have to be 0 to 9. So we take 10 ones right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. and we carry them over after we compose them to the tens place and add them here. And now we'll take 60 plus 3, or 60 plus 30 plus 10, and we know that that actually equals 10 itself. So we take all 10 tens, which compose to 100, and bring them over to the 100s place. So now we have 100 0 tens and 1 1. So 65 plus 36 equals 101. Our next example is 96 plus 39. So we will take 90 plus 6 and put 9 dots in the tens place and 6 dots or discs in the ones place. Plus 39, so we will take 3 dots and place them in the tens place for 30, and 9 dots and place discs and place them in the ones place for 9, as shown here. So now we have, my mistake, now we have 96 plus 39 shown, and we have to take 10 ones. So right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we compose them and bring them over here, so we have 1 extra 10. And now we compose 10 tens right here and carry them over to have 100 in the hundreds place. So now we have 100, 3 tens, and 5 ones. So our answer as written is 135. Our third example is 74 plus 57. So we'll have 7 tens plus 4 ones and 5 tens plus 7 ones, as shown here. And then we will compose 10 ones, so 4 and 6, and carry them over to the tens place. And as seen, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we carried them over. And now in the tens place, we take 10 tens to make 100, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and carry them over to the 100s place to have 100. So now we have 100, 3 tens, and 1 1. So our answer is 74 plus 57 equals 131. Thank you for watching my MathCast. Resources I used were the Math Vocab app and the Engage New York website. Thank you.